Hey everybody, it's John with John Shutters and Aramco, bringing you another how-to video. Today we're going to go over the Somfy Mylink. This is the app control for RTS shutters. So you can see we have our shutter programmed right here with already on remote control. Well, today I'm going to go over the process of linking that to an app on your phone. So step one, we're going to pull out our trusty smartphones and we're going to press the record function so that I can show you what I'm doing on my smartphone. So don't worry, we're going to follow along. So we go to our app store, Android app store, or excuse me, Apple has an app store, Android has there. You're going to type in the word Somfy Mylink, S-O-M-F-Y-M-Y-L-I-N-K. You can see it's here on mine. I'm going to go ahead and download it. So we're going to get it on our phones. So one of the key features, in order to establish the Mylink, you must be on the home network, and it must be the main network. It can't be a subnet, and usually needs to be on a 2.4 gigahertz so that it can have the longest range, because that's what we're looking for on this particular application. So I'm going to go ahead and open up my Somfy Mylink. It asks me for, it says, would you like to find and connect to devices? I'm going to select yes while using this device. It says it wants to find devices on your local network. I'm going to select allow. It asks you, would you like to send you notifications? I'm going to select allow as well. So now that we've gone through the initial parts, we're going to select start a new system. And we're going to follow the prompts. And the prompts take us over to the Mylink and say to make sure that the Mylink is blinking in the red function, so that it would be in setup mode. And I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but our Mylink came out of setup mode and is no longer in setup mode. And the instructions tell me if it's not in setup mode, you put it in there with a paper clip. So I'm gonna grab my paper clip, bring it over here to the Mylink, and I'm gonna depress this setup mode for 3 seconds so that the Mylink will go into the setup mode. Now, if you'll notice, the device will be blinking, and we're going to follow along with this until it goes. Once the device light comes on with the red and stays lit, it'll let us know that we're ready to go ahead and search for our device. Okay, it's on. Here we go. Now we're going to go on here and we're going to search for our Mylink. And while we're searching for our Mylink, it asks us, do you want to join? And it's going to have a name that's going to be your Mylink. So yes, we want to join that. It's going to give you the prompt to enter in your network details, and that's going to be your Wi-Fi settings and your network and passkey. Notice from the screen, my network is already plugged in and my passkey is already selected. You'll be able to see that on the screen. So I'm going to go ahead and click next. And now it is doing its process. It's going to update the Mylink. It's going to reconfigure it. It's going to put it onto the network with your Wi-Fi network name and password. And while it's going through this process, let me explain what the Mylink actually is. So for those of you that don't know, all the Mylink actually is, it's just a remote. That's all it is. It's a remote. It's a remote that tells the shutter up, stop, or down from your phone. So it's got to get that information from your phone to the Mylink. Once it gets to the Mylink, it works just like a remote control and sends a signal. Okay, and back to the programming. So it's done all the updating, it's done all the configuring. We're now going to select continue. And you'll notice from the links on here, ours was already configured, but I'm going to go through the erase it function because I want to show you what it's like to commission the Mylink on the first try. So the first thing we're going to do is we'll give it a name. We'll call this one John's Shutter's office. Okay, we're going to select an icon, and you can use any icon you want. If you're doing, icons really come in handy when you do multiple Mylinks or multiple Tahomas, multiple anything in a row that you're linking them together for a lot. The Mylinks do have 15 shutter capability. So I selected the home, and I'm going to click next. Now, the next thing it asks me for is to select a device that I want to control. So I'm going to go in there. There's a lot of different options, and this just shows you all the different things that Somfy can control. I'm going to select rolling shutter because that's what we have here today. And on the rolling shutter, if you follow along with the instructions, it tells you to select the channel of your already programmed remote. We'll just stash that right here behind the remote. Okay, so we already have our programmed remote. We'll make sure we're on the selected channel. We're going to get it ready for the programming. So to do that, we're going to take it open. Follow along with their prompts. And our prompts tell us to select the channel we want, to make sure we're on it. And it now is telling us to hit the programming button. So just like all the other additional adding a channel, we're going to hit the programming button. Get our jog. Hit the programming button on our Mylink. Got a jog. Now let's confirm that it operates the way it's supposed to. I usually go the down, stop, and up. Once we've run through all those, I select done. Now, at this point, we get to name our shutter inside the application. We can name it, you can name it kid's bedroom, anything you want. We're going to name this our display shutter. And once we have completed that, the next step would be to move to the next shutter, where you could successfully put together 15 shutters within one Mylink app. You can successfully link multiple Mylink apps to conclude a lot of control options for your shutters. However, in this application, we're only programming one shutter, so we're going to select the Done feature. And it says, congratulations, your Mylink is now successfully connected. There are tons of other things you can do inside the Mylink. Just a couple of things we'll go and briefly show you. If you look inside there in the 3 bars, there is the mobile pin. This is the feature for you to share it with a guest. Don't share it with somebody you don't trust, because it would be very fruitless if someone could operate your shutters without your knowledge. Your mobile pin is secret, keep it to yourself, but this is also how you would share the application with a family member or a trusted relative. And that's always a good idea. So there's an option to share your mobile pin. Some of the other features that you can do is there's an integration button. And that integration button, I don't have a lot of information on, but I'm imagine that's going to be integrating for your Alexa and your other devices to be able to control this. You can also set up on the Scenes tab, you can set up a timer. There's a timer, there's all up, all down, very crude programming language, but it brings you back. And like you said, once you have it, the John Shutter's office, select your Mylink, select your remote that we want, and that's on the display shutter, and we run it up, and you are now controlling your motorized shutter from your smartphone. All right? Why would that be helpful? Well, let me tell you why it'd be helpful. Because if you're in Dallas on a business trip, and lo and behold, a freak hailstorm is coming to Galveston, guess what? Pull out your smartphone, hit the button, right? Just that easy. Or likewise, somebody comes to surprise you. Oh, hey, I'm down at the house. You're not there. Pull out the smartphone and bring the shutter up. It makes a lot of sense, right? Oh, did we close the shutter over the kid's bedroom? I don't know. Pull out your smartphone and check it out. So, smartphone technology coming to shutters, brought to you by John Shutters and Aramco. Give us a call, 409-316-9922. We'll be happy to help you. Thanks. Thanks for watching.